All right, guys, I'm going to take you back. I'm going to take you back to 2020, 2021. Okay, I'm going to tell you about some of the adventures I had as a secret shopper. Now, you might be wondering what a secret shopper is. Basically, I'm like a loss prevention person, but I dress up in normal clothing and I pretend to shop in a grocery store for 8 hours. And if I see somebody stealing, I have to confront them and get the shit back, basically. That's basically what I did for like the majority of 2020/2021, like in the middle of the pandemic. But I'm gonna tell you this interesting story that happened while I was actually training so I could get more familiarized with this job. This is like my second job ever. And I remember I was fucking like 18, 19. I don't know. I was some type of, I don't know, dude. I like was just an adult, and I just became an adult, and I moved out of my fucking house like as soon as I could, and I just wanted to get a job in my own place as fast as possible. And I was doing this job for a bit. But anyways, so I was training, right? So while I was training, I had this buff ass dude as my fucking trainer. He's actually one of my best friends like ever. Like I've known this guy for like a majority of my life, and he's the reason why I got the job in the first place. And like he had the job for like a little bit longer than I did. So our boss assigned him to train me and basically show me the ropes and like how to be sneaky and how to like, you know, find thieves and shit like that, right? So we were in this fucking ghetto ass store, like in this low income ass neighborhood. Like I'm not even exaggerating. Like you couldn't walk 5 minutes without seeing like some type of meth head or like somebody on drugs. It was really fucking bad. It was a really shit store. So obviously there's a lot of thieves here because it's a low income fucking neighborhood, right? So while we were in there, we saw this couple. We fucking saw this couple, and like to describe their appearance, okay, the dude automatically looked shady as fuck. Like I'd say he was about 5'8". He had like a black hoodie on, a red fucking baseball cap or whatever the fuck, flat top, whatever the fuck you want to call it, right? And his girlfriend was literally dressed up like a hooker, like had a fucking two-piece, her titties and ass were out, like literally dressed like a skank. Okay, now this might seem a little bit odd, like odd to you, but like if you live on the west coast of America, this is kind of normal. I'm not even gonna lie, like this is kind of normal, right? And like the girl had a Coca-Cola backpack. So like we see them walk in, and like my trainer and my friend, so my trainer was like telling me like, you're not really going to know who steals. Half of this job is guesswork, right? Like you kind of develop a spidey sense after a while. And I kind of thought he was a little geeky for using the word spidey sense, but that's like the best way to describe it. Like after a while doing this job, like when someone walks in, you just know they're going to steal. And like I still kind of have that feeling to this day. Like when I see somebody walk in like a store that like I work at or like I'm shopping in, I just automatically like think like, no, he's not going to steal. Oh no, he's definitely going to steal. No, then you know, like there's just something about their body language. Anyways, right? So we were following these two around the store, right? We were following them around the store as like sneakily as possible, trying to keep our distance, trying to blend in, look normal, right? Except it's hard to blend in when you're like the only fucking white dude in like this fucking black ass store, right? You basically stick out like a sore thumb. Like you're like a white sheep in a herd of black sheep. Like you're gonna stick out, you know what I'm saying? So like we kind of had to play it extra safe and like be a little bit more sneaky, so like it wouldn't be super obvious, because I guess the thieves in the store were used to secret shoppers like us, right? So we saw them take a couple things like some Pepsi and fucking some fruit and shit like that. I just remember the Pepsi because she put the Pepsi in the Coca-Cola backpack. Now, mind you, the female was the one that was actually doing the concealing, right? Not the male. So our target was primarily the female, okay? Since the male didn't take anything, we can't really do anything to him, but we knew that he was involved, but like legally we can't really, you know, fuck with him or anything like that. So we were following them around the store, and like the way it works is like, I honestly didn't fucking know secret shoppers were a thing because I never really stole, but like, I guess the way it works is like you're supposed to pick somebody. And if they conceal something, you cannot take your fucking eyes off of them. You got to follow them around like constantly. It's because if they conceal something, and then they drop it later and then go to the front and then you don't fucking see them drop it and then you accuse them of stealing and you're wrong, you're fucking screwed, right? Like, you're actually going to get shit on and sued up the ass, right? So you're supposed to watch them conceal something, keep your eyes on them the entire time. And the second they pass up like the cash register or something, right? Like once they pass, what the fuck did they call it? All points of purchase, right? You're supposed to confront them like right then and there, because obviously they concealed the item and they've showed no initiative of trying to pay for the item that they have concealed, right? So this fucking hooker, like GTA 5 looking hooker, right, walks past the cash register along with her boyfriend. So me and my trainer like automatically like we rush up to the front and we wait by the doors, right? And I'm like walking behind the girl, and just before she walks through the door, I like step in front of her. I'm like, hi. She's like, hi. And she kind of like smiles a little bit. I'm just like, I'm loss prevention. I saw what you took. You took A, B, and C. You know what I'm saying? Like, you took like all these items, you put them inside of this specific pack. The reason why that I had to be so hyper specific with like the items they took and where they put it is because 9 times out of 10, if you accuse someone of stealing, they're gonna be like, oh really? Oh really? What did I steal? Where did I put it? You know what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna get like super soy about it and start like seething at you. So like, you really have to remember little details like that. So then like when you whip it out, pause. When you like whip out the little details like that, they can't really fucking say anything. You know what I'm saying? It's because like you knew exactly what they did. And bonus, if you had like a video of them stealing, you know what I'm saying? Like, that definitely always helps, is because if they're like, oh, you're just lying, you could like show them a video like, is this you? Like, you could literally pull a this you like in real life. It's really funny. But yeah, so I confronted the girlfriend. This was supposed to be like my first stop, quote unquote, basically where I go and confront somebody. And it was kind of like an easy target because, you know, it's like a girl, she's smaller than me, she doesn't look like the type to, you know, get loud or, you know, be obnoxious about it, just comply and shit like that, right? And yeah, so I was like, yo, I saw what you took A, B, and C. And then the boyfriend starts walking up, and I'm like eyeing him because I'm thinking to myself, okay, this is her boyfriend. He sees me pressing his girl about the shit she stole, right? I know he's gonna do something. So like, I start like the second he starts like walking up, I start like thinking to myself like, okay, like we're probably gonna get in like some type of either verbal or physical confrontation, like whatever the fuck is gonna happen. So I'm kind of like mentally preparing myself for that to happen, and he just walks right past me like he doesn't know me or her. He literally he fucking abandons this girl like he doesn't even fucking know her, and you can like see like the fucking hope leave her eyes. And I low-key started to feel bad for her because it's like, damn, like she was the one doing the stealing, but like he was looking out, so like most likely he was trying to like convince her to steal, and he just kind of like straight up abandoned her. So we took her to the back. I swear to God, dude. Okay, hold on. All right, so when you stop someone, I have to explain this. When you stop someone, you have like two options, right? You can either just get the shit back right then and there and then like tell them to get the fuck out and don't come back, or you can take them to the back, get the shit back, and then make them sign papers where like legally if they enter that store, you can just call the cops and have them arrested, right? So I had to learn the process of like having them sign the papers and searching their shit and interviewing them, right? So we took her to the back, and I swear to God, like even when I was solo, after a while, like whenever I would tell somebody to come with me to the back room, they would always think exactly what you're thinking right now. I know you've seen those videos. Because you're a fucking degenerate, and literally everyone else was thinking the same thing. I'm not going to the back with you. What are we going to do in the back? Like, we're going to sign some papers, okay? We're not going to do anything else. Like, so it was me, my trainer, and this girl, and a female manager we brought along so she would feel safe. Like, we aren't going to fucking, you know, assault her or anything like that, right? So we go upstairs into the back room, and she sits down, right? And I'm like searching through her shit. I'm like, okay, do you have any like needles or like anything sharp I should know about in your backpack? She's like, no, not really. And so I'm like searching through. I'm like, so blah, 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 questions A, B, and C. This happened a long time ago, so obviously I don't fucking remember all the details. But like, as I'm like searching through, mind you, I was like watching these people the whole fucking time, and I knew everything they stole. Like I literally told them everything they stole, like in order and where they put it, right? So I know everything they took and everything that's in their backpack at this point. And I came across an item that I didn't see them take. It was a cucumber. It was a cucumber, and I grabbed it with my bare hands. And the first thought that crosses my mind is this dirty bitch probably uses this cucumber as like a dildo or something. I was like, nah, there's no fucking way. I just have a dirty mind. And then I look around for the sticker, like I'm like looking at the cucumber for like the little price tag sticker thing that you're supposed to scan when you buy it, and I don't see it. And then I start like looking at her with like this look of like, what the fuck? And I like say to her like, I don't remember you taking this. And she just looks at me and she just has this devious ass smile, like we just both had the same thought, where like her smiling at me basically confirms, you know, that little dirty thought that I had when I initially picked up the cucumber. It was actually fucking spot on. Like she didn't say it, but like her smile like basically confirmed it. Like you know how like you can like communicate with people non-verbally? Like you could just like look at them and like give them a certain kind of look, and that person just automatically knows what you're thinking, like without any words needed. It was like one of those moments. Like she read my mind and she said, yeah, it's exactly what the fuck it is. And I literally just dropped it. I was like, I'm gonna go wash my hands. And she started laughing. She started like cackling, bro, like a fucking witch. Like she was laughing so fucking hard because she knew what I was thinking, and like I knew what the fuck it was. And so we had her sign the papers. I was like, all right, get the fuck out. And like she walks up to her boyfriend, who was just casually waiting for her outside, and like they just fucking walk away, and we have all the shit, and then we go to lunch. That was basically the video. I do have some interesting stories from, you know, all the jobs I've worked, because I've worked multiple different kinds of jobs. I'm obviously not gonna like name the company or anything, because I don't want them to come after me or fucking some stupid shit like that, and I don't want people to find out, you know, stupid shit like that. Anyways, point is, right, yeah, more story time videos like this coming if I ever fucking run out of content ideas. Little favor for you guys. So I fucking lost my phone a while ago, like in a fucking lift. And that's kind of the reason why the Discord is taking a minute to make, because, you know, obviously you got to put your phone number in to make a Discord along with the email and shit like that. And while I wait for a new phone, you know, it's kind of hard to research topics when I'm away from my computer. So I have a little favor to ask for you guys, okay? If you want me to go over any topics or any type of internet news, or hell, even IRL news, you know what I'm saying? Like, just mention it in the comments and I'll like look into it. You know, like if you guys do this, trust me, I'll have like, dude, I'll be shitting out videos so consistently like I was before. The only reason why I've been slowing down is because like I can't actively like research for content like while I'm away from my computer anymore. Like I have zero internet access, like dead ass. Like having no phone feels like I'm crippled. It's kind of fucking weird. But I'm going to get another phone pretty soon, and once I do, the Discord server will be made, okay? Okay? It will. I'm going to need new mods, too. So once again, comment down below if you want me to talk about any specific topic, like, you know, fucking, oh shit, I almost fell. Like Moist Critical, or fucking Pokimane, or fucking E-Girls and AI Companions. I don't fucking know, dude. I'm going to be reading the comments. Also, if you have any like questions, I have answers. Okay, we're going to be doing a little Q&A in case if I run out of ideas again. I want to have backups on top of backups. Okay, I got files on top of fucking files of video ideas. All right, have a good day, y'all.